differences between paid employment and self-employment. Want to see these differences, how these two employments do differ. We are looking at wage employment, call it paid employment, and we are looking at self-employment, call it self-employment. So when I set a question, you can answer it in a table form, or you can put it in paragraph form using words like where, as, whereas, and why. These are the words that connect the sentences if you don't want to put it in the table. And another thing you should understand is, when I say give the differences between paid employment and self-employment, what should come into your mind is your sentences. The first employment to be talked about in your answering should be paid, because it is the one that is coming first. If they say give the difference between paid employment, you say in paid employment, while self. So don't begin with the self-employment, because the question is starting within paid employment. If you begin with the self-employment, you will have changed the question, and the point shall be marked wrong. So we are saying that one of the differences between paid employment and self is that paid employees, they work for others. In paid employment, there is working for others. You don't work for yourself. But in self-employment, there is working for yourself, and you become your own boss. You are a boss for yourself. So if you put your answers in the table, this line here is the one that acts as in while or whereas. Paid employment, there is working for others, while self-employment, there is working for oneself, and oneself becoming his or her own boss. In paid employment, there is following of instructions. You follow the specifications. You follow the rules and regulations in paid employment. While in self-employment, there is making own plans. It is the self-employed person that will make the plans that he or she will follow. So this person here will make his own plans, but this person here will follow the already made plans. That's why we say there are rules and regulations that need to be followed, and here there are plans that are made by the owner of the business. That are made by the owner of the what? Of the business. So here, the owner of the business does not follow any instruction, apart from people following his instructions. So now, there is routine job. In other words, you do the same job time in, time out in paid employment. If they employ you as a cleaner, you will always clean until. There is no any innovation, creativity in that job, because we are employed to act as an accountant, and indeed you have to work as an accountant. But here we are saying that there is creativity. In paid employment, you create, you come up with something new, and even upgrade on the existing ones by being innovative. And that is if at all you are self-employed. Then we are looking at really negative. You cannot be negative. If you are doing work and you are following what you are told to do, you cannot say, no, I'm not following it. You cannot be negative on producing a commodity which you find people producing. If you're producing watches, these are the watches the company is producing. You cannot say no. But for us here, we can start something in self-employment and become negative with it. We stop it. We bring something new. We can be negative. You may produce a commodity and it does not look proper. The customers fail to appreciate it. You change it. So here, in paid employment, we are saying that earning is fixed. earning is fixed. That's why I said if they told you that you are earning 1 million per month, there is no way you say I need 2 million. There is fixed earning. The amount you earn will never increase, will never reduce. But in paid employment, you look at the surplus, the profits. The what? The profits. So profits are not static, are not fixed. Profits will always change. And when the output is increasing time and again, they will always change positively. They always move up. The graph will always show up. So that's why we say that there is generally surplus. Then it does not create wealth. For us in paid employment, there is no creation of wealth. There is no creation of wealth. Why? You only earn a salary, you go home and eat, you don't invest. You don't have time to invest. But in paid employment, there is creation of wealth and contribution to growth domestic product, where we produce goods, we pay taxes, and the government benefits from what we are producing in terms of consumption and in terms of generating income through taxation. Now, in paid employment, that one cannot happen. That's why we say there is no creation of wealth, while in self-employment, there is creation of wealth. These are some of the differences between paid and self-employment. We're going to pause a bit. We shall meet in the next session.